Chapter 1: The Diagnosis. Sophie had always been a healthy and active young woman. She was a successful marketing executive, loved to travel and spend time with her friends. However, when she started experiencing strange symptoms, such as fatigue, weight loss, and persistent cough, she knew something was wrong. After visiting several doctors and undergoing multiple tests, Sophie received a life-changing diagnosis: she had stage 4 lung cancer. She was devastated. She had always been a non-smoker, and the diagnosis came as a shock. Sophie struggled to come to terms with the news. She felt like her life had been turned upside down. She worried about what the future held, and how her illness would affect her relationships, her career, and her plans for the future. Chapter 2: Coping with the News. Sophie's family and friends were there for her every step of the way. They offered their love and support, and helped her navigate her way through the difficult days that lay ahead. Sophie began to learn more about her illness and explore different treatment options. She met with oncologists and other medical professionals, and started chemotherapy and radiation treatments. These treatments were difficult and sometimes painful, but Sophie was determined to fight her illness with every ounce of strength she had. Sophie also struggled with anxiety and depression as she tried to come to terms with her new reality. She started seeing a therapist, who helped her work through her emotions and find ways to cope with her illness. Chapter 3: Reevaluating Priorities. As Sophie continued to undergo treatment, she began to reevaluate her priorities. She realized that her illness had forced her to confront the fact that life was short and unpredictable. She started to think about what was truly important to her, and what she wanted to achieve in the time she had left. Sophie thought about her career and the impact she wanted to make in her industry. She also thought about her relationships, and the people in her life who meant the most to her. She realized that she wanted to spend more time with her family and friends, and to make the most of every moment she had left. Sophie also thought about the things she had always wanted to do, but had never had the time or opportunity to pursue. She made a list of goals, including traveling to new places, trying new hobbies, and learning new skills. Chapter 4: Finding Support. Sophie found support in unexpected places. She joined a support group for people with lung cancer, where she met others who were going through similar struggles. She also found solace in her faith, and began attending church regularly. Sophie's family and friends continued to offer their support. They visited her in the hospital, brought her meals, and provided emotional support when she needed it most. Sophie's sister, Amy, even moved in with her to help with her care. Sophie realized that she was not alone in her struggle, and that there were people who cared about her and wanted to help her through this difficult time. Chapter 5: Learning to Live in the Moment. As Sophie continued to undergo treatment and reevaluate her priorities, she learned to live in the moment. She found joy in the small things in life, such as a beautiful sunset or a delicious meal. She took up new hobbies, like painting and photography, and spent more time with her loved ones. Sophie's illness had forced her to slow down and appreciate the beauty of the world around her. She realized that life was short, but that every moment was precious and worth savoring. Chapter 6: Facing Challenges. Sophie continued to face challenges as she coped with her illness. She experienced setbacks in her treatment, and struggled with physical and emotional pain. However, she relied on the support of her loved ones and her own inner strength to keep going. Sophie's illness taught her the value of resilience and determination. She realized that she was stronger than she had ever imagined, and that she could face any challenge that came her way. Chapter 7: Embracing Life. As Sophie's treatment progressed, she began to embrace life in new and meaningful ways. She took a trip to Paris, a city she had always wanted to visit, and experienced its beauty and culture firsthand. She also spent more time with her family and friends, creating memories that would last a lifetime. Sophie felt a sense of freedom and empowerment that she had never experienced before. She realized that her illness had given her a new perspective on life, and that she could find purpose and meaning in every moment. Chapter 8: Reflection and Acceptance. As Sophie reflected on her journey, she realized that her illness had taught her valuable lessons about life and the human spirit. She had learned to appreciate the present moment, to find joy in the small things in life, and to rely on the love and support of those around her. Sophie accepted her illness, and the fact that it would be a part of her life forever. However, she knew that she could still live a meaningful and fulfilling life, no matter what the future held. Sophie continued to undergo treatment, but she also pursued her goals and dreams. She started her own business, and used her experience and expertise to help others in her industry. She traveled to new places, and tried new things, always with a sense of adventure and curiosity. Sophie's illness had been a life-changing experience, but it had also been a gift. It had taught her to live with purpose, to appreciate the beauty of the world, and to value the love and support of those around her. Sophie's journey was not over, but she was determined to make the most of every moment she had left. She was grateful for the lessons she had learned, and for the people who had supported her along the way. She knew that her illness had changed her life forever, but she was ready to face the future with strength, courage, and hope.